revision of week 2, 4 book summaries that we have covered on this week. And we will see top lessons that we have taken from this book summaries, 4 book summaries that we have covered. First book that we have covered on Monday was Unbeatable Mind, where we have seen the powerful techniques to implement day-to-day lifestyle. And the second book that we have seen about all marketers are liars. It's all about storytelling, how the marketers are making the storytelling as a habit to sell the products or services. And the third book is all about stocks for the long run, how to think in investing of the stocks and what are the things to be taken care while purchasing any stock. And the fourth one is Swami Vivekananda's Winning Formulas, written by A.R.K. Sharma, to become a successful manager of life. Let us see each and every book and top 3 lessons of that book. Unbeatable Mind. In the Unbeatable Mind, we learn to tame and train our mind to work in our favor. Generally, our mind says lots of things to us. We tend to listen to mind instead of we trying to make our mind. So we learned how to train our mind in our favor. Fear destroys creativity and confidence. So destroy your fear rather than destroying creativity and confidence. A focused mind is a powerful mind, but training it becomes so takes time and practice. If you want to make your mind to be focused, you need to train your mind, and that training will take some time and practice. Do more than what is expected of you and surround yourself with beautiful pictures and the beautiful people. Association matters. And read inspiring and educational materials every day. Read inspiring and educational materials every day. These are the few techniques that we have learned from the book Unbeatable Mind. Let us go for the book, second book of this day, Tuesday, that we have covered on All Marketers Are Liars. How that marketers tell stories. Marketing is all about telling a story people can believe in. If you are about to purchase something, then you might have connected to their stories. People only pay attention to new information and they create stories to make sense of it. Like if you purchase a new iPad or new Apple laptop, whenever a new version releases, you will always look for the new information. What are the new features launched? You will never see that what are the existing features. And you tend to purchase the product or services based on the new features only. Marketers should not cross the fine line between the fibs and the frauds. At least, even though you make a lie or you tell the story, at least become authentic on that, making the fibs and frauds. Generally, fibs are nothing but you make something, a commitment, and you stick on to that at least 60 to 70% or 70 to 80%. Marketers should not cross the fine line between the fibs and frauds. And if you tell something and if you do not maintain the commitments, the products or services will not sustain for the long run. So that's the book that we learned from All Marketers Are Liars, how to learn the technique of storytelling. If you want to have the look of different stories from the different marketing companies, this book is for you. All Marketers Are Liars, written by Seth Godin. Let us go for the next book, Stocks for the Long Run, written by Jeremy Siegel. The price of stocks does not necessarily reflect their intrinsic value. Remember the Lay's packet. In the Lay's packet, there will be chips as well as air. The price of stocks that does not necessarily reflect their intrinsic value. If you are purchasing a stock around 3,000 rupees, it does not mean that the value of stock is 3,000. It might contain 2,000 value and 1,000 rupees as air. Or you can see that you can name it as a brand value. Even the brand value also can be considered as air, extrinsic value. ETF, exchanged traded fund and value stocks are the among the best investment opportunities. Why? Because if you simply keep on buying, you will ended up with losses. If you simply keep on selling, again you will be ended up with the losses. Always prefer for ETF, exchanged traded funds. How do you do that? There will be weekly stocks trading, where you can look into the option chain in the research market. And when you see the option chain, there will be a to and fro margin, where you can play around. If you currently market is 17,858, I guess. And if you play around 17,800 to 1,800 or 18,000, like same way, you can do the exchange traded market. Means exchange traded fund means you buying 150 quantities in particular amount, and you are selling that same quantity on certain amount, so that you will not ended up with the losing your margin. ETF are very best investments, where you need to simply maintain the margin in the demat accounts. Keep your money invested in the ETFs, exchange traded funds, so that you will get the large revenue or huge profits over there. And find the value stocks. It's not like taking one random stock and then working on that. Find out what are the value stocks and what are the charts that it is providing in the charts stock market. That is all about stocks for the long run. If you are looking for the stocks for the long run, then decide which ETF you can invest, which value stock you can invest based on the market research. And the coming winning formulas, successful winning formulas from Swami Vivekananda, written by A.R.K. Sharma. Here we have learned 4 categories, 4 C's. You know that low competency and high commitment, low competence, low commitment, high competence, low commitment, high competence, high commitment. And the author A.R.K. Sharma says that to follow everything to become high competence and high commitment. And he related every winning formula from Swami Vivekananda's story. Now let us see what are the 11 formulas that we have learned with the based on these things. So are you lacking of competence? Competence means like your eligibility. Generally people called as suppose you apply for an exam, there will be eligibility criteria. Suppose you have a lack of eligibility, then what are the formulas that will help you to improve your eligibility? Are 5 formulas he has given in that book. Let me repeat the 5 formulas. Stop running, face the brutes is one of the winning formula. Faith, faith, faith in yourself. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, but do not do any wrong, or do not injure or tyrannize others. Do not blame others, but do not do any wrong, but take it like eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Another one is full attention and no tension. Strength, strength, strength. It is that we want so much in this life. We need physical strength, intellectual strength, and mental strength. Physical strength to work very hard, intellectual strength to think deeply, and moral mental strength is all about to work on society or to follow ethical principles. So these are the 5 principles. If you have a lack of competence or eligibility criteria, you need to work on these 5 powerful principles. Stop running, faith on yourself, take revenge, but healthy revenge, full attention and no tension, focus on the strength. So these are the 5 things. If you follow this, you will improve your eligibility criteria or competence. Let us see the 6 winning formulas, the remaining 6 winning formulas to improve your commitment level. If you are having a lack of commitment, if you say something and you are not able to do on that particular thing, then these are the 6 formulas you need to work on your commitment progress. Let me open. Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. If you're having a lack of commitment, repeat these statements and follow that statement very feasibly. Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. Work, work, work. Let this be your motto. Bless your mistakes and remember the example of Thomas Alva Edison. When you fail 1,000 times, try to make attempt once more. Bless no one for your own faults. Take 100% responsibility. Like J.R.D. Tata took the responsibility of his entire employees. When there is a conflict between the heart and your brain, then follow your heart rather than following your brain. Remember, when there is a conflict between the heart and brain, follow your heart. And the final one is service to humanity is service to God. When you have the service mindset, then your commitment will automatically improve. So these are the 6 formulas to improve your commitment, where you need to focus on to become a successful manager, whether in the work, whether in the life. Let us see that 7 famous personalities who have high competence and high commitment. Let me reveal all the 7 personalities. I have shared these 7 personalities yesterday also. Let me reveal the same names. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, M.S. Subbalakshmi, Sir Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya, Subhash Chandra Bose, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Dr. Narayan Murthy, J.R.D. Tata. These are the 7 famous personalities of India. Out of them, few people already met with the Swami Vivekananda, and in this book you will find out the letters that they have written to Swami Vivekananda and what are the stories involved with them and how he committed that these people have high commitment and high competence and how they become a successful managers. You will see each and every person in detail from this book, Swami Vivekananda's winning formulas to become a successful manager. And not only that, there are few historical stories where you will find out the commitment level of Dhruva meditations, and lots of stories are included in this particular winning formulas. If you are looking for becoming a successful manager from the inspiring personalities from the Indian philosophers and Indian scientists, then this book is for you. See you in another 4 book summaries on the next week and revision of the 4 book summaries. Until then, stay connected, share your learnings in the comments below.